What is going on, guys? MG2005 here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the high-grade Gundam Vual from Iron-Blooded Orphans Gecko. This guy is pretty darn good looking with the black and taro purple color scheme, and of course like a little bit of white. But despite it looking really good, it doesn't scream unique to me because how much of this is Azeroth origin? The collar, the cheeks, the entire chest plus backpack, the right arm, left leg except for the knee pads, and the entire waist. So it doesn't really scream unique to me, but I really hope that the lore will show us the Vual origin just so Rosario Leon can get his revenge on RG Mirage. But nevertheless, it is a pretty good looking kit, and I really like the head. The head, it isn't your typical Gundam face because it has 4 eyes. It kind of resembles the Harut, especially with the fact that it has red eyes. It isn't pink, it is red. Or you may say like kind of a dark pink. Speaking of the eyes, for stickers, you have the forehead piece, the split ones on the V-fin, the linked ones on the eyes, the hideous looking purple sticker here, the back of the heels, and I believe that is it. Because you do not have the emblems since Tanto Temple just painted over them, so I guess you are not going to get the emblem on the chest piece. But anyways, this is a pretty good kit despite the uniqueness of it. For the articulation is on your typical Gundam frame articulation. So the head is on a double ball joint. The arms can come up. Both of the shoulder armors can come out. The arms can come out and go up this far. They can rotate above the elbow, bend at the elbow at one joint, and it is the same whether with or without the armor. The wrist can rotate and wiggle. It is a wider range here because the armor is hindering it. You have this leftover power cord over here. The waist is basically the same as the Azeroth origin, and then the legs can go forwards and back separate from the waist. They can go forwards, backwards, outwards, rotation at the hip, double jointed knee. Is it the same on both legs? Yes, it is. So the thruster doesn't hinder it that much. And then the legs can go forwards and back, side to side, rotate, and the backpack has a hinge. So all in all, this guy's articulation is basically the same as the Azeroth origin because yeah, most of the armor is from that Gundam. But anyways, you can do a lot of things with this kit. For the accessories, the first thing is going to be the fiasco of my build because it is going to be the glaive. I said to myself, stuff it, do it. So here we go. So you can put it in the hand like so. Make sure the top blade is facing down. And thanks to the heat glue, it holds it pretty tightly. Because if you don't have a fixed position, it would just slide along the middle. And it is a pretty unique shaped double-edged sword. It is a double-sided sword, not a double-edged sword. Well, it is a pretty unique weapon for the Vual. So let's get that out of here. The second accessory is the signature mining hammer. And it actually looks pretty unique because it isn't like your typical hammer like you have like Mjolnir in the Gujin, but this is impractical. Since the Azeroth The design of the Azeroth's hands is for this power cord plugged onto the nanolaminate sword, just so you can use the sledgehammer efficiently and without any problems. But this, it will stay for a bit, but if you like kind of fiddle around with it, the handcuff will start to come off, and then the hammer will either slide or rotate. But if you do not want the Vual to hold the hammer, you have this. This is an attachment point onto the what it shows right skirt. So you can plug the mining hammer onto the skirt, and I usually just make it act as a third leg. It doesn't hinder anything, but here's an option for you. So technically, this guy can hold all its weapons. The third is mounted onto the right shoulder, the spike shield. The spike shield, it looks pretty good from in and out, but it is tedious to build because you have 4 purple stickers over here with all the detail and 1 kinda brownish gray on the front here. But either way, you can put it in the Azeroth shoulder armor, and you can use it for ramming poses right now. Ram people with spikes, why not? Penetrate their cockpit and kill their pilot. And the last one is the what is initially called Spartan Shield, the round shield. The names just go from awesome to dull. But anyways, the design kind of looks like the Gyan shield, just simply because of these 4 potentially gun barrels. But for now, the Vual just appeared in 1 chapter without all this kind of equipment, so everything is uncertainty until the 5th chapter releases. So what you need to do is to take out the hand cover, and find the perfect position. So you need to put it like this, find a way to hold it tight, and then put the hand cover back on. It doesn't hold it too securely, which is fine for me, because if you plug it back on, you rotate and it clamps onto the frame, and it does make a clicking sound. And thanks to the frame's piping texture, the friction is absolutely phenomenal in the shield, but it would obstruct the shoulder armor mainly. So if you want to do poses where it has this arm out, you will have to loosen up or take off this joint entirely, and then the shield would just dangle in his hand. So it's kinda 50-50 in my perspective, depending on how you take it. And finally, to transform him into the relative speed mode of the Azeroth Origin, it is a bit tedious because the joint is not up here, it's right here. So you put it on the lower joint and then put it up. Tedious setup, but here's an option for you. Replicate the Azeroth Origin speed. So that is all the accessories for the Gundam Vual. Now, here is a photo of my Gundam Azeroth review. Because my Azeroth is way back in the shelf, I do not want to take the trouble to take him out, because he's tedious to pose. But here are the 2 together. And then finally, the Azeroth Origin. So you can see how it doesn't scream uniqueness to me for the entire body. But I love the black and red contrast. And also love that the head is entirely different. Mostly because the cheeks. Anyways, I am pretty impressed with this kit, although I would not say that I love it because of the impracticality of the mining hammer. But I love the glaive, I love the spike shield, and the round shield, 50-50. And I really hope that the lore and Bandai would decide to make an original version of the Vual. because I'm interested to see in what it looks like compared to the Astaroth, obviously. So suggest your theories in the comments below, and also tell me what do you think of this guy in model form, and also when it first appeared in the manga. And I guess that's it for the Gundam Vual. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like it, please be sure to drop a like, comment, and also subscribe for more gaming videos, model reviews, and all that kind of stuff. Subscribe to Ultra Prime, Ace Videos, Percentage, and Plow Model Productions if you haven't. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, guys. Bye bye.